see as this college football playoff gets underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Ducks offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. Grab near the sticks. It's Hill. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Bulls offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. There's the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Takes the toss and heads left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. To throw, it's Baker. Quick throw, catch made. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They call the counter play here. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Chris, you know how it goes in football. When it works out well for the offensive coordinator on third and long on a run play, he's a genius. And if it didn't, of course, everybody on social media would be saying that he needs to be fired and it's too conservative of a call. You wonder what they'll do on that next third down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wolf. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running play called on third and short. Touchdown, Bulls, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down play coming up.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They try to sneak it for the first.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Tackle made after a big gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oregon, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Baker. It's a short completion to the tight end. tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He keeps it. QB draw. He has first down yardage at the 46. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Pass rush closing in.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Breaks loose at the 45. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Scanning the field, it's Baker. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's stopping right at the 24. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Baker. Receiver makes the grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitching.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Pitch play to the back. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Eludes a tackle. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. And here comes the punter onto the field. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And looking to throw now on first down. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Wolf. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. He just sprints into the end zone. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Defense is coming after him. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down here for this offense.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Now it's second down here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Give it to the big fullback here. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. Leaning on the run game here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buffalo. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Dropping back, it's Williams. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The Ducks will have first and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now They got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. It's a shotgun run call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Tailback with another carry. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team